They were all panting with fear and anxiety. They tried to find the source of the light, but to no avail. Then they heard a faint sound, like a whisper, echoing throughout the house. Layla began to sense something unnatural. She felt something cold touch her back. When she turned around, she saw the figure of a pale woman wearing a white dress, her hair hanging over her face. Her face was filled with a mysterious scowl. Layla screamed, and everyone ran downstairs. But at the moment they tried to escape, the front door suddenly slammed shut on its own. They were trapped. In those moments, the situation became more terrifying. The windows began to open and close violently, and the furniture moved in unnatural ways. The sound transformed into screams and wails. Sammy decided to try to break the door, while Layla and Rami ran in search of another exit. Everything around them was collapsing, as if the house itself was trying to hold them captive. When they reached the basement again, they found the front door open. They were on their way out, but when they looked back, they saw the ghostly woman standing at the threshold, watching them silently. They ran out of the house and into the forest. They kept running until they reached the tent, where they were gasping from terror. Night had fallen, and the moon illuminated their frozen faces. Rami said in a trembling voice, "We will never return to this place again." But it was clear that each of them had been deeply affected. They didn't talk much about that night, but they all had a firm conviction that there was something dark in that house. They had discovered a dark side of the forest and learned a harsh lesson about curiosity and danger. In the years that followed, the abandoned house continued to instill fear in the hearts of those who dared to speak of it. And while everyone returned to their normal lives, no one stopped thinking about the ghostly woman they saw that night, and the endless stories about the haunted house in the forest.